Listen, I know I've thrown a lot of content in your face within these last couple of days, but that's not stopping anytime soon because, as I said, 4 grams, we grinding. So always, in any showdown on the diamond round, you want to take the best hitter available. Here, clearly it's Mike Trout. We're going to go ahead and pick up Mike Trout. Second diamond round, I do the same thing. I take the best hitter available. I like Sean Murphy. Well, actually, Eddie Matthews has more power against both sides, so I'll pick him up. O'Neal Cruz will add another lefty with great power against both sides. In Showdown, you need power. Who's playing up higher? Plus 14, plus 14. Ooh, Marcelo Osuna, that was way too good to pass up on. I'm sorry, I love you, Turner, but I just can't do it. Now, a rule of thumb for me, and it might not be for a lot of other people, but I generally always want to take at least one silver or bronze starting pitcher, just because there are some moments where you have to pitch. So in this case, don't really like too many of these hitters. I'll take Hansel Robles so he can be in the bullpen. And then in this round, unlike the previous one, we actually have tremendous hitters like Max Muncy. I'll pick him up. We actually get ourselves another diamond round. Where's this coming from? I think I'm going with the right fielder or whoever can play right field. Well, Willie, I like Juan Soto swing too much. I love that card. A starter. Nope, but we do get ourselves Danny Santana, not bad. We didn't get ourselves a starting pitcher, so if we get like a bronze player, that's what I'm gonna go pick up. But yeah, whenever you draft, you want to go after the hitters always first. If you can get yourself a silver or a bronze starting pitcher and a relief pitcher, you know, one could be silver, one could be bronze in terms of starter and bullpen arm, that would be great. None of these are really good except for Lifeline, especially since we're going to be doing every single moment. That's going to be really good. And then we're going to put Ice Water in Veins because usually the CPU doesn't really like throwing too many strikes. We're going to equip it. Right after that, we're going to go ahead, manage squad, see if we have any of our all-stars on the bench. And we do. We have CJ. So really quickly, all you do is, you mix it around. Put Mike Trout to hit second. Put Eddie Matthews to hit third. Marcelo Osuna to hit fourth. Muncy to hit fifth. CJ to hit sixth. O'Neal to hit seventh. I'm fine with something like that. So this is how it's going to roll. I'm going to go ahead, play the moment out, and then tell you guys how to prepare for it. So the first one is Clayton Kershaw won his 3rd career Cy Young Award and his 1st career MVP award. With your Showdown squad, win a game in the 8th inning without giving up a run. So this is probably where it would have been important to actually get a good starter, but we have a bronze. What are we getting here? We're getting ourselves a silver perk, and then here a silver player. So here I will get a starting pitcher just in case we need another starting pitcher. But let me go into this moment. It's called MV Kershaw. Let's see how to do it. It's on rookie difficulty, so the pitcher is not essential, but if you're not top tier in terms of skill, you still won't need it, trust me. But at the end of the day, I want to make it a lot easier for you, so there's no frustration at all. So for this mission, as we all can see, you started off in the top of the 8th. It's tied up, and your leadoff hitter starts it off. So if you want to stack your lineup with nothing but righties, you can go ahead and do that. And if you did pick up a good bullpen arm, you're going to want to go ahead and warm them up instantly. But then other than that, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is score 1 run off of Kershaw. And since this mission is 8th inning or, longer, not longer, but higher in terms of inning, you might want to get a perk that allows you to get more confidence whenever you have, or not, better contact or exit velocity whenever you're in the later parts of innings. But yeah, that's it. Now, one small little detail that I didn't realize until obviously I had to pitch is you can't take out whatever pitcher is on the mound when the inning begins in terms of the bottom of the 8th, and they had Paul Fry pitching for us. Heart attack is one of the best perks, always get it, and then defibrillator, that's the 2nd best hitting perk. You always want to get those 2, always, trust me on that. And then we'll get defibrillator, leave-in lifeline. So wherever Paul Fry is, that's where you want to put your reliever. So Paul Fry was the setup guy. You want to put your silver into there or your bronze into there. That way he can start the bottom half of the 8th and pitch the 9th as well. You only need to score 2 runs and then you're good. The next one, it's with Pudge. We need to go ahead and tally 1 hit and 1 run in 1 inning. Let's go ahead and do it. So as you can all see, there's a lefty on the mound to start things off, and your leadoff hitter is the first hitter as well. So keep those 2 things in mind when you do go ahead and actually face this particular mini game. So that was a pretty easy mission for me, even with me having a couple of lefties hitting early inside of my lineup. Here I'm gonna go for a starter. Well, actually, Jock Peterson, we are getting a silver hitter, but Jock Peterson fits nowhere. Still, I'm gonna pick him up because, you know, that's the best available option. And I really wanted to get us a silver starter, but we're not even gonna get that opportunity either. So we'll add these guys to the bench. Let's focus on the next mission. We need to close out the game and not blow out the save. So if you moved Haunted Robles to the setup spot, you're gonna want to move him back to the closer right here. Let's hop in here and do it. So, you know, that right there, it was something light, something simple. Hopefully we get ourselves a catcher. Jacob Stallings. I think we put him in just for the simple fact that he has a better arm than our current catcher. But besides that, he's never gonna like get an at-bat for us, hopefully. Because any boss showdown mission, I'm bringing in Jock Peterson for him. So tally up 2 hits without giving up 2 hits in 2 innings. Most of the times these missions, like this one right here, you actually get to leave it if you tally the 2 hits before or within the top of the first. You get to leave. Now, if you don't tally both hits by the time you finish hitting in the top of the second, just leave it, because even if you throw a shutout in the bottom of the second, you're still not going to get the prizes, or you're still not going to get the run, the perk, and the batter. So let's go ahead and see. It's a lefty, Matthew Boyd. So if you want, stack up your lineup with righties, and then you'll be straight, basically. To me, it doesn't matter. It's on rookie difficulty. I'm going to smoke whoever is there, to be honest. So that one was pretty easy as well. And if you do get the 2 hits, you automatically get taken out, as I said previously. We got ourselves Mark. Not opposed to picking him up. That just adds better hitters for us. And then I'm gonna just put last stand just in case we have another pitching mission that I want to go ahead and, let's say, equip that, because I'm nervous we might lose if I don't. So what's next? It's tally 4 total bases without giving up 2 runs. We're facing the Oakland Athletics most likely, since this is Sean Murphy's debut. And with Juan Soto and Mike Trout back to back, I think we should get our 4 bases with a home run from either or on rookie difficulty. It most likely is going to be like Jesus Luzardo pitching. Doubt they put like Mike Fiers, but you never know. Regardless, if it is Jesus Luzardo, then put your lineup in terms of lefty killers. If it's not, then you put it in terms of righty killers. And it's actually going to be Sean Manaea. So there you go. There you have it. There we go. That's how you finish it off, literally in the first hitter. So we're on to the next one. I don't even have to like pause the time or pause the recording. And as I told you, if you complete it in the top of the first, it just instantly takes you out, which is the beauty of it. I love that so much because it just saves you so much time in general. And hopefully we can get the silver rotation on, even though it's not necessary anymore. And we're about to go to a boss showdown, so it's no longer needed either. Here you take the best hitter once again. Even though I would love to have a better catcher, I'm going to take Starlin Castro, and I'm going to put Heart Attack ×2 on as well. That's going to help you out only if you fail any of these when you go to the final boss. That gives you like double the boost. Starlin Castro, he's going to be starting for us. Now the catcher is never going to hit because I'm going to put Jock Peterson for him. And then the pitcher is never going to hit either, because instead of the pitcher, I'm going to go ahead and put Mark to pinch hit for the pitcher. Since we're never fielding, you start off with the 3-0 count facing Mitch Keller, who is a right-handed pitcher, and the bases loaded. They basically are giving you the win. My 4th hitter, I'm positive, is a righty, so I have to take that into consideration. You might want to put, if it's not your leadoff hitter, you might want to put your cleanup hitter as a lefty instead of a righty, just because that's how they're doing it. Let's see to make sure. So it's actually your leadoff hitter. So you're going to want to go ahead and put a righty killer instead. And that's how you finish it off in one swing of the bat as well. So now it's when it gets a little bit more funner. It's on veteran difficulty, and now you get 2 points per mini game you go ahead and defeat. We're gonna take still no starting pitcher. I'll take the best hitter every single time. Doesn't really matter anymore. We're good regardless. And then jump start just in case, even though it's not necessary right now. Let's go ahead and put Justin Turner in the squad just so we could have him in case we need someone to pinch hit for. That's not a good hitter against lefties. Here, all we're doing is striking out the first batter you face. So that's why I tell you all to at least get yourself a good starting pitcher, because in this situation right here, if we would have had a silver or a bronze at least, besides the one that I have right now, I would have felt a lot more comfortable if I would have been able to pick a silver of my choice. Let's see if it's a right-hander or a left-hander. That way you know whether or not you want to get a left-handed starting pitcher or a right-handed starting pitcher to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt. Most likely going to be like Kevin Newman hitting. So it's going to be a right-hander. It's actually going to be Bill Mazeroski. So you need a good righty because he has great contact. So even with that bronze starting pitcher, we still were able to strike him out without a problem. But if you want to make it easier for yourself, as I said previously, that's the only reason why you go ahead and get yourself like a silver starter or anything like that. If you don't want to stress out, even though with you having a silver starter, I'll be honest, you might end up giving up that run regardless, or not giving up that run, but giving up a base hit or allowing him to fly out. For clear for takeoff, we're going to take defibrillator since it's basically the same thing. It's just a higher tier. And this one we need to tally 1 hit without striking out. We're facing the Oakland Athletics again. Most likely Sean Manaea is going to be the starter. If not, I would say it's Jesus. Okay. Facing Anderson. Okay, so we should be facing Ian Anderson then from the Atlanta Braves. We just got to tally 1 hit. Right-handed starting pitcher. We got Juan Soto still leading it off for us. So it should be no issue. Let's just make sure before I continue the recording or I hop on to the next mini game. But so far, you know, one thing that MLB The Show has done very well is they've made it super easy to actually go ahead and complete these showdowns. Before, it was a little bit of a hassle. Easy. You finish it off in 1 swing, call it a day. Don't have to worry about anything else after that. I love the fact that Juan Soto is a 90 overall. I just don't love it for like Battle Royale and whatnot. So we're going to get 2 more points here. I'm pretty sure we're going to have like 9. I'm not positive, but we should have somewhere along the lines of 9. If I see like a diamond starting pitcher, I might just pick him up because we have so many runs and we have so many good hitters that regardless of who we face, which I'm positive is going to be Kershaw at the end, I'm going to be good regardless. I'm going to take Joey Gallo. If you don't take Joey Gallo there, I don't know what you're doing with your life, to be honest. And do we put him to start over Marcelo Osuna? I don't think we put him to start just yet. I think we just keep him on the bench. That's Corey Seager. We keep him on the bench, and then in the final like showdown, we put him in for the catcher. Facing Kershaw with your showdown squad, tally 1 run in 1 inning. All right, so for this, I'm gonna put all my left-handed killers to be hitting. So after you score 1 run against Clayton Kershaw, you're going to be up to 11. It seems that there's like another mini boss before the final boss. I just checked it out. And you're not going to need to face him. Since I know Kershaw's the final guy, I don't even think I'll need Heart Attack. So I'll get Inner Peace for the end. And I'm not going to equip it yet. I'm going to see what we have next. Tally 3 hits, including a home run, without giving up 2 runs. Alright, so we got to get 3 hits. We most likely know that Mike Minor is going to be the starter here. So let's just go ahead, make sure. And yeah, I'm not equipping the perks, but as you see the moments and you see whether you're in the top of the first, whether you're trailing or not trailing, you want to adjust your perks accordingly because that will go a long way into helping you complete the showdown a lot quicker and giving you some velo boost in terms of exit velocity. Even though if you're playing at the Tiger Stadium, you're not going to have any help at all because that center field with Ty Cobb 99 speed, you're not getting a base hit. Trust me. So let's make sure. It looks like there's a lefty, and yeah, it is Mike Minor. So we only have 1 movement left. We're going to pick up Vladimir Guerrero here because clearly the power versus left is too good to pass up on. And I know you guys are going to say, wow, he's disrespecting Vladdy like that, putting him on the bench. But trust me, the way my boy is hitting right now, Marcell Ozuna. I would not trade him for the world. Just trust me on that one. And then let's see what the final mission is. It's with your Showdown squad. Tally 2 runs and 2 hits without giving up 2 runs. Not sure if that's in 1 inning, but regardless, shouldn't be that difficult. We're facing Ty Cobb, meaning Matthew Boyd once again is most likely on the mound, which means simply you want to go ahead and put your lefty killers up, and that's basically it. After that, you should be set. Let's see if we have an out requirement or anything like that, because it doesn't tell me. So if it's like play it out until you get 2 hits, 2 runs without giving up 2 runs, and we're gonna be popping. But if it's not, we're gonna be popping too. So actually, we're gonna be facing Matt Manning. So put your righty killers. I want to get an out real quick, or let me check it here. Don't make 6 outs, so you have 2 innings to do it. All right, let's do this. So we went ahead and basically brought in the righty killers from our bench. Got ourselves a tied 15-15 ball game. We got ourselves one more diamond hitter, who, you know, I was hoping would be someone like, who's a great lefty killer? It doesn't even matter. We're gonna take Defibrillator. We could have taken Clear for Takeoff too, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna take off the Heart Attack since we're tied heading into the final boss. And then, as I said previously, the catcher never hits. At first baseman, most likely will never hit either. So we put ourselves CJ for Miyagi. Actually, I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Alright, we're going to have a lineup something along these lines. Gonna move some hitters up, of course. But besides that, well, actually, let's put Vladdy third. Keep Eddie there. And then that should be good to go. Yeah, we should be good to go here. And we just go ahead, face Clayton Kershaw, skip to the final boss. We don't need to do this one, because if you lose here, then all I gotta say, even though it does offer 2 bowling as a habit packs, and that is enticing, you guys most likely can go ahead and beat it regardless. But if you do end up getting completely screwed because it's on veteran difficulty, then you're gonna be mad, because you're gonna have to do this all over again. So it's 15-15. Just skip to the final boss, take out Kershaw, and call it a day, because that's what we're about to do right now here together. Or not together. I might just, you know, skip this, because I mean, the episode is basically done. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure you guys hit that like button, red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. Click on the channel community tab, interact with me there. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And as always, this is for Gramps. That's how we're gonna be ending and starting almost every single episode off. Love you all. Catch you all in the next one. And you know, I was planning on ending it right there, but you know, this kid hit a perfect, so might as well celebrate, right? And that's how it goes.